Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Ausgabe Dungeons Dragons Online. Wir sind im Teilbereich der Underdark Shinnerin unterwegs. Wir geben uns zu der Quest House of Broken Chains, wo wir ein paar Sklaven befreien müssen. Und das machen wir jetzt auf Epic Elite.
You find yourself in the Avathul slave pens. Due to the illusion spell, you appear to be just one more harmless captive, waiting to be bound and forced into service. The last of a guard captain investigates the racket.
What is going on here? Who let these captives out? Get back in your cages now!
März.
The slave pen yards lead down into the main slave quarters. You will only find collared, obedient slaves in here. The slaves in the sleeping quarters are unattended by slave master or guard. Their collars ensure absolute obedience. In the workroom, slaves labor over jobs beneath their drow masters. The slave master quickly calls out,
"A revolt!"
An exasperated voice comes with the sound of an opening door.
What? These collars are supposed to be infallible!
Genau, wie ich auch schon im Chat geschrieben habe, also wenn man einmal hierher ist, dann das Portal benutzt hat, kommt man auch jederzeit wieder über das Portal direkt nach Shinnerin und muss nicht diesen langen Lauf durch den Queen's Forest und die Underdark machen.
In the kitchens, slaves cook and clean under a slave master's watchful eye. Slaves stand beside large looms of spider silk, weaving fine garments for noble drow. The slave master takes quick note of your bare neck and draws his weapon.
What are you doing here? Slaves, capture the intruder!
The slaves are free of their master's control for now. It is time to face the heart of Avathul's power, the slave breaker. An authoritative voice can be heard down the hall.
Clean that up, slaves. I don't care if your fingers are bleeding. Your miserable lives mean nothing. New captives await you. Who are you? You wait to give yourself to House Avathul? Very well, then. What are you waiting for? Slaves, get them!
Der Boss eigentlich.
Run if you can, slave. House Avathul will find you.
With Avathul's slaves in open revolt and their slave-making apparatus in shambles, the Great House will be pulling their support from the others and focusing on their own problems.
Quest, House of Rusted Blades. Kleines Stück laufen müssen wir da. Auch das hier, diese Wilderness Areas, das machen wir alles auch mal zu einem späteren Zeitpunkt dann genau. Wenn wir hier diese ganzen Journals und so nochmal jagen. Ich will nur jetzt einmal die Quests hier abarbeiten. Falsch, hier rum. Da. Da ist es doch. Epic Elite. So, und die halten uns jetzt hier auch für Sklaven oder so. Wir sabotieren von dem Anführer die Waffen. Das lässt natürlich unsere Tarnung auffliegen, aber dadurch haben wir es ein bisschen leichter, gegen ihn zu kämpfen.
The personal quarters of Dunrobar's martial leaders boast vaulted ceilings and imposing pillars. Beyond them are the matron's chambers. You spy a weapons rack by one door. Battlemaster Teblin's prized blades are ruined. All that remains is to make the fact known in as public a way as possible.
Oh.
The bell reverberates in the courtyard and throughout every corner of the Dunrobar
Zieht man sich hier ein
compound.
Stück zurück?
Suddenly, an angry voice booms from up above.
Kann ihn gleich hierher brüllen. Sobald er ins Visier nehmbar ist.
Weapons Master of Dunrobar lies dead. Who would believe this was the work of a mere servant? One or another drow house will be blamed, and their alliance will crumble, just like the Weapon Master's blade.
Das war auch schon House of Rusted Blades. Wir gehen direkt weiter. Die letzte Hausquest hier. House of the Death Undone. Die ist dann im Osten der Map zu finden. So, da ist sie auch schon. Aus Shinderin. Auf Epic, Elite.
This grand courtyard serves as the entry point for the sprawling House-Sind compound. According to, if your sources are correct, the laboratory with the flash stones should be through the open doorway to the west. An eerie green light pulses from one corner of this arcane laboratory. This must be where the flash... You have found a box of flash stones. Use them to destroy necromantic cauldrons.
Naja.
The unexpected glare of torches lights the room. No doubt this is where the House-Sind wizards study the scrolls they have plundered from the surface. A powerful explosion destroys the library's archive, leaving the stone floor scorched. The drone of chanting pulses from the vast chamber ahead. From what you've seen so far, surely some sort of unspeak. The guards watching the ritual chamber make no attempt to stop your arrival. Dies, taking his mad dream with him. How Sin's position will be much weaker now that they've been deprived of their best necromancer. The remaining undead crumble to dust as the ritual chamber burns.
Das waren die 3 Hausquests in Shinderin. Wir holen uns den nächsten Teil, das machen wir aber in der nächsten Folge. Portal Opens. Bis dahin, bleibt mir treu, euer Titel.